Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Pranali. Good afternoon, Aditya. Is my voice audible to everyone? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Screen भी दिख रहा है ना सबको?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, very good. We'll just give a few more seconds for the other students to join us, and then we'll start. So how's everyone doing today? How are you guys? Good afternoon. Does this class have a representative? I'm sure you guys have a class rep.
Yes, sir.
Who is it?
Madhuri Shinde.
Madhuri, okay. So you represent the class in case of if any professor or anyone needs.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that right? Okay. So what stream are you guys in exactly?
If student have any query, they tell me, and that I tell to the teacher.
Okay. नहीं आपका stream कौन सा मतलब आप degree students है right?
Yes, sir. Civil.
Civil engineering.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And which year are you guys in?
Second year.
Second year. Okay. Nice. मुझे सिर्फ इतना पता था कि आप लोग डिग्री स्टूडेंट्स हैं लेकिन विच ईयर और सब नहीं पता था तो मैंने सोचा पूछ लेता हूँ आज.
Okay.
So Madhuri, what are your class timings like? Lecture timings?
Lectures are start from 10 to 12 in morning, and afternoon are start from 1:45 to 4.
To 4 o'clock. That's... Sorry?
And there is a gap between 15 minutes.
15 minutes, yeah. Okay. तो अभी कॉलेजेस रीओपन हो रहे हैं आपका कॉलेज मतलब आप एक्चुअली फिजिकल लेक्चर शुरू होने वाले हैं कि अभी ऑनलाइन ही चलेगा? Any idea?
No idea, sir, about that.
Okay, I guess we have only 31 people participants today. Any idea, Madhuri? Should I start or should I wait? Any idea? Should I wait for more students or?
You can start, sir.
Okay, ठीक है cool because we have only एक ही 60 minutes ही मिलता है एक दिन में तो फिर it's better if I start rather than keeping everything pending by waiting for people. Okay, so yesterday we stopped at this particular slide that you can see, which is personal pronouns, where we were talking about how pronouns are used instead of a noun. Pronoun means using instead of a noun. Now we've already understood that using the name or the noun over and over again in a sentence doesn't make the sentence sound nice. So for example, if I say his name is Achyutan. Achyutan is a trainer. Achyutan is so and so years old. Achyutan does this for a whatever. So bar Achyutan bolne se you can use he or some other pronoun that will make the sentence more nice. So this is the importance of personal pronouns. Let's move on to the next slide, where we can see that there are different types of pronouns that are used when in different scenarios while we're speaking in English. So say for example, it's a singular subject. Singular subject means it's one noun or one person. Or in that case, we can use I, we can use you. In case of male, we can use he. In case of female, we can use she. In case of neutral, that is in case of some object like a laptop or a pencil or a pen, we can use it, right? Now, in case of singular objects, we can use me, you, him, her, or it. In case of singular reflexive मतलब self के लिए जो बोलते हैं मतलब myself, when I'm talking about myself, that is reflexive. When I'm talking about yourself, when I'm talking of someone in particular, but within himself, herself, itself, so that is reflexive. Then there's also plural subject, we, you, they. There is plural object, us, you, them. There is plural reflexive again, where it is ourselves, yourselves, themselves, right? So this is, I'm sure, these words that are written in this particular slide are not new to you. आप लोगों को सब पता ही होगा, ये सब बहुत simple words है. लेकिन शायद नई चीज ये है कि ये कैटेगरीज है ग्रामर में, हाँ इंग्लिश ग्रामर में ऐसे सिखाया जाता है। बट इसमें से कोई भी वर्ड किसी को कुछ नया लगा है? यू गाइज नो ऑल दीज वर्ड्स राइट? आई, यू, माई सेल्फ, योर सेल्फ, ये सब वर्ड्स आपने सुने हैं ना पहले?
Yes.
Okay, so it's very easy to use the words. The reason we have asked or shown this particular slide to you is only to give you an idea that the grammar is structured this way, but it does not mean that it is something new. It is already something we all use. We know how to use them also. We're just going to practice a little and see how it fits in sentences so that we form our sentences correctly. Okay, let's do a small quiz today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the question out and then I'm going to pick the participant who is going to answer. So don't give me random answers. If I call your name, only then you answer the question. Let me see. So the first one is, I ate an apple, dash was delicious. तो यहाँ पे कौन सा pronoun आएगा? Can Saili tell me? Saili, are you there? Okay, Saili is not there. I mean, I don't know if she's shy or she doesn't want to talk to me. I ate an apple, dash was delicious. How about Rohini? Rohini, Kadam?
It was delicious.
Thank you very much. That is perfect. Yeah, so I ate an apple. It was delicious. अभी एक apple एक object होता है, तो उसके लिए हम he या she नहीं बोलेंगे, right? हम it बोलेंगे. It was delicious. हम ये भी बोल सकते हैं I ate an apple that was delicious, पर वहां पे वो एक sentence हो जाएगा, यहाँ पे लेकिन दो sentences है. So it is the right answer. Now let's look at the second one. You look tired, dash should rest. Let's see. Who's going to answer this? Sanket, can you answer this? Sanket, Bagal is your last name. मुझे pronounce कैसे करते नहीं पता. Is it Bagal? Sanket? How about Ashish? Are you there? Ashish, yes. Yes. What's the answer to this? You look tired, dash should rest. Any guess? What's the answer, Ashish? All right. You should rest. All right. Thank you, Ashish. That's the right answer. You look tired. You should rest. Okay. Number 3. She's a teacher. I gave dash a book. I'm not going to say any name. Anyone can answer. Any idea what's the answer to this, guys? कोई भी आंसर दे सकता है. She is a teacher. I gave dash a book.
Her.
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much. That's the right answer. So it seems pronouns बहुत easy है. इतना कुछ सिर्फ वो pronoun word थोड़ा complicated लगता है. And there are so many bifurcations in it. But it is not very difficult to understand, right, and use. So next one, number 4. There are my friends. I like that dash very much. What is the answer to that? I like dash very much.
Them.
Them. Very good. That's right. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Last one. He saw the movie. Dash was fun. It was fun. अगर if it was one sentence, समझो वो full stop नहीं रहता, तो फिर क्या आंसर होगा? He saw the movie. Dash was fun.
That was
fun. Very good. So these are very small things. These pronouns are very small parts of a sentence, but they form a very important part and they make the sentence sound nice. Okay, so we have to remember that, because अगर हम ये pronouns सही time पे सही से use नहीं करेंगे तो the sentence बहुत awkward sound करता है. और डिपेंडिंग आपको कैसे एक्सप्रेस करना है आपका चीज को. फॉर एग्जांपल अभी ये लास्ट सेंटेंस अगर हम देखें, saw the movie full stop, it was fun. And he saw the movie, that was fun. Both sentences, the meaning is the same, but the style is different. He saw the movie, that was fun. ऐसे मैं बोलूं तो अलग साउंड करता है, एक स्टाइल होता है वो बात करने का. अभी कोई ऐसे भी बोल सकता है, he saw the movie, it was fun. He saw the movie, that was fun. So you see the way the person wants to express their emotion, that same way this person will use grammar and convey the meaning and his emotions in that sentence. Because at the end of the day, language and grammar are all about expressing yourself. तो आपको कैसे अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस करना है, वो ये ग्रामर आपका एक टूल है जिससे आप खुद को एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं. Alright, is pronouns clear? Any doubts so far?
No, sir.
Okay, good. Let's move on then. Let's talk of be verbs. Now, what is be verb? Now, this is the next part of grammar. So as you can see on the slide, it's called a be verbs. Verbs basically are action words, right? Verb का मतलब क्या होता है कि जो word आपको action बताता है, मतलब क्या action हो रहा है वो moment in time में, वो बंदा क्या action कर रहा है या whatever is happening in that moment. Running, for example, is an action. Laughing is an action. Jumping is an action, right? So verb is an action word. Now a verb shows action or a state of being. Now be verbs are basically nothing more than telling you what is happening in that particular moment. Say for example, I go home. I like the smell of my house. I feel totally relaxed. At home, I get ready for a new day. Home refreshes me. Home is my place to rest. Now, these are telling what action is going on in that particular sentence, in that particular place. What action is the person and what state of being the person is in. So these are called be verbs. Now, be verbs indicate a state of being. Verbs must match subjects. For example, I am a doctor. He is sleepy. We are here. Now, why is it important to understand these verbs? It is important to understand these verbs because if you don't understand the verb, then you will not be able to explain the action that you're focusing on. For example, when I say, I like the smell of my house, the thing is about the action, what I like, you know. Abhi main bolu, I am a doctor. हम ऐसे नहीं बोलते I am doctor. हम am पे stress. It is because it is an action. It is something that expresses who we are. It is something that signifies who we are. Now, for example, this other sentence, at home, I get ready for a new day, right? Home refreshes me. हम वो stress करते हैं वो verb पे, वो action पे, because it shows what I'm doing in that, at my home, how I feel at home, right? So these verbs are important in this way. Now, negative sentences need not after the verb. Need not मतलब not आना चाहिए after the verb. So अभी negative sentences क्या होता है, जो भी positively नहीं बोला गया है, हमको जानबूझ के कुछ negative बोलना है एक particular situation में, या ये prove करना है कि ये नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं है. So say for example, I am not a doctor. तो not आ गया am के बाद. He is not sleepy. is के बाद not आ गया. He is not sleepy. अब ये जानबूझ के बोल रहा है he is not sleepy क्योंकि उसको ये नहीं बोलना है कि he is awake. ऐसे भी बोल सकता है, right? He is awake. पर उसको negatively किसी को बोलना है कि तू sleepy, you are saying sleepy, but he is not sleepy, right? So he is not sleepy. We are not there. Okay, we are not there. So are is the verb and not is the negation. Again, ये कॉम्प्लिकेट मत कीजिए आप, बहुत सिंपल है. हम सिर्फ ग्रामर के रूल समझने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. अगर आप सेंटेंस में ये बोलना चाहते तो आप यही बोलेंगे और मैं भी ऐसे ही बोलता हूँ. So nothing changes in your language usage. What changes is your awareness of why you say it that way. Okay. So negative sentences need not after the verb. Next one is the verb comes first in interrogative sentences. Interrogative का मतलब questions होते हैं. मतलब जब आप सवाल पूछते हो और आप उसमें verb होता है तो verb comes first. For example, am I a doctor? आप पूछ रहे am I a doctor? Right? Is he sleepy? आप सवाल पूछ रहे is he sleepy? We are here. ये क्वेश्चन मार्क होना चाहिए था एंड में, फुल स्टॉप डाला हुआ है. We are here, so that is a question. So whenever it is interrogative, am पहले आता है, the verb comes first, is comes first, we come, are comes first, right? That's how it works. Again, very simple. Don't get confused with the rules. Just remember how the sentence should be constructed. Now, variations of be verbs. For example, I am, negative is I am not, interrogative is am I. Present, you are not, or you aren't, or are you. Now, negative is you are not, and interrogative is are you. Then next one is in present is he is, negative is he is not, and interrogative is he. Then you have she is in present, she is not or she isn't, or in negative, and interrogative mein is she. Then in present you have it is not, or it isn't it. Present mein again we have we are not, we aren't, or are we. You are not, you aren't, are you. There are not, they aren't, or are they. Very simple. These are just ways in which you can be more familiar. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this, because this is these phrases, these words, these are very commonly used in everyday language. So if you remember just these phrases, I think it will work wonders for your speaking English. Okay, because making mistakes in this construction, this sentence construction, will spoil the entire language. So if you remember how these words fit in, when to use not, when to use am, when to use where it comes in the sentence, then it is very easy. Okay, so is this clear to everyone? Is verbs clear? Be verbs.
Yes, sir.
Does anyone have any questions? Well, I think only 1 or 2 people are responding. Rest of the students, any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. Where are the rest of the guys? Any doubts on be verbs? Anyone else? Okay, let's do the quiz then. Now tell me which of the following sentences are written correctly. So what you can do is you can read all the sentences to yourself and tell me which ones are written correctly. मतलब जो सही है वो बताइए मुझे. Let's do this activity very quickly. Just put the number of the, in your answer, just put the number of the sentence. So for example, I am thirsty. If you think it is right, then just write 1 in your answer. So like that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, whatever, 8, 7, there's no 9, 8, 7, whatever. Let's do this activity very quickly. Okay, so who's this? Madhuri has replied 1, 2, 5, 6, 8 are correct. Let me check. 1, I am thirsty. 2, you are kind. 5, it is not moving. 6, we aren't tired. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8. 7 is not right. Okay. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8. Third wrong, fourth wrong. He's not sad. He's not tired. Very good. Okay. Okay, very good. Yes, I think everyone over here has mostly got the right answers. Everyone got the right answer. Good job. All right, awesome. Thank you very much, guys. That was nice. So I am thirsty is right. You are kind is right. He am not sad doesn't make any sense. So that's wrong. She are not tall is also incorrect. It is not moving is right. We aren't tired. It is right. Is they running is wrong. And are you ready is right. So that's the right answer. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, now quickly tell me what is wrong with the third sentence. He am not sad. If you were to say it correctly, what would be the sentence? He am not sad. What is the right sentence?
He is not sad.
He is not sad. Okay. Any other variation?
I am not sad.
Very good. Smart. Nice. Good job. Okay. What about she are not tall?
She is not tall.
She is not tall. Okay. What's your name?
Madhuri.
Okay. Madhuri is answering. Okay, cool. She is not tall, correct? And what about now? Madhuri, don't answer. And yes, Ashish, they are not tall is also right. Someone else give me the answer to number 7. Is they running? What would be the right answer? Is they running? Anyone else who can answer? Ashish, don't answer, please. And Mayuri, don't answer, please. Someone else, please give me an answer to is they running? What is the right answer, right sentence? It's a very simple one. So am I taking Snehal 1? स्नेहल मुझे आपका रिस्पॉन्स नहीं समझा. मैं नंबर 7 की बात कर रहा हूँ. इज दे रनिंग? तो ये सही सेंटेंस कैसे, मतलब इसको करेक्ट कीजिए और बताइए मुझे सही सेंटेंस क्या है इज दे रनिंग का. Is it running? Okay, that is not a wrong sentence. It is a right sentence. But समझो हमको they running change नहीं करना है, हमको is की जगह कुछ और use करना है. तो are they running? Yes. Thank you very much. That's the most acceptable answer to this. Thank you, Shweta. Is it running is not wrong, Ashish. It is right, but the idea behind this is to use the right verb, and if you change the verb, then actually both are right. It's not wrong. That's how English is. There are many answers to the same question. Good job, guys. Okay, now see it. I have 36 participants here, and I have like 5 or 6 people responding. So I'm starting to feel I should do that. मुझे वो करना चाहिए, वो लिस्ट लेना चाहिए योगेश सर से, ताकि फिर मैं सबके नाम याद रख सकूं, और फिर अगर कोई जवाब नहीं देता तो फिर बाद में फिर देखते क्या करना है. All right, let's move on anyways for now. B verbs is clear to everyone. This activity was quite interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Any doubts on B verbs, people? Any questions?
No doubts, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let's move on to the next topic then today. Action verbs. Now, what is action verbs? Action verbs express actions and are the most common verbs. Action verbs need S at the end of with third person singular subjects. Explanation बहुत complicated है, लेकिन आप sentence पढ़ोगे तो आपको समझेगा कितना simple है. He eats bread. अभी हम eat bread नहीं बोलेंगे ना, We'll not say, the sentence will not be he eat bread. It will be he eats bread. So action verbs express actions and are the most common verbs. Action verbs need s at the end with third person singular subject. So उसका मतलब यही है कि end में आपको s डालना है. She walks to the station. She walk to the station नहीं होगा. She walks to the station. क्योंकि they are, walk is not, it's constant walking, right? She walks to the station. Next sentence, it floats on the sea. It float on the sea नहीं होगा, it floats on the sea. अभी अगर वो ही नेगेटिव सेंटेंस होगा तो फिर कैसे साउंड करेगा? So negative sentences need, do not, does not or did not. So for example, I do not eat bread, I did not eat bread, right? So उसमें eat हो जाएगा. It will not be I do not eat bread. वो गलत सेंटेंस है. That is to remember. I do not eat bread, I did not eat bread. If you say I do not eat bread or I did not eat bread, वो गलत sound करता है, right? So it is single eat. Then is he does not eat bread. इसमें भी eats नहीं आएगा, eat आएगा. It does not float on the sea. It does not floats on the sea will be wrong. It does not float on the sea. You did not walk to the station. You cannot say you did not walk to the station. You did not walk to the station. Okay, so this is again fairly simple, nothing complicated. As you keep using these sentences and listening to them, ये काफी simple हो जाएगा. Again, मैं वापस reiterate करता हूँ, याद रखना कि it is important to listen to how it sounds. अगर वो off sound कर रहा है तो 99% आप गलत बोल रहे हैं और या सामने वाला जो भी आप सुन रहे हैं वो गलत बोल रहा है. It has to sound right. Interrogative sentence begin with do, does, or did. For example, do you eat bread? Does he eat bread? Does she walk to the station? Did they finish it? Very simple. Nothing complicated in this. The next one is do not change. Do not can be shortened to don't, does not to doesn't, and did not to didn't. Again, this is something that we use. I don't know if you guys know, but this can be used interchangeably. So do can become, do not can become don't, does not can become doesn't, and did not can become didn't. So I do not eat bread, I don't eat bread. Simple. She does not walk to the station, she doesn't walk to the station. It did not float on the sea, it does not float on the sea, it doesn't float on the sea. They didn't finish, they do not finish, whatever they does not, they do not finish is mostly, we don't use that. We just say hey, they didn't finish the work. Okay. So are these sentences clear? It's a lot of examples that I'm reading out. I hope आप लोग confused नहीं हो रहे हो. Are these sentences clear to everyone?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that. Any doubts on these sentences, people?
Sir, repeat once again.
Okay, what is the question? What do you want me to repeat?
From last slide, sir.
Last slide, okay. 1 second. Okay. Last slide was, yeah. So action verbs express action and are the most common verbs. Action verb में बहुत simple है, आपको एक ही चीज याद रखना है कि you have to add s at the end of the action verb. So when you say action, मतलब क्या होगा? For example, he's eating. He eats bread. You will not say he eat bread. That is wrong English. So whenever a verb is used that is an action, you will say he eats bread. She walks to the station. हम walk to the station नहीं बोलेंगे, she walks to the station बोलेंगे. So when an action verb expresses action and are the most common verbs, I mean, obviously, you will use the s at the end and not just use the action verb itself. तो हम eat नहीं बोलेंगे, walk नहीं बोलेंगे, हम eats बोलेंगे, walks बोलेंगे to the station. It floats on the sea. You will not say it float on the sea. That doesn't sound right. Now, when negative sentences are used, then you need to simply add a do not, does not, or did not. So, for example, I do not eat bread. तभी eat will remain eat. उसमें s नहीं आएगा, right? हम ये नहीं बोलेंगे I do not eat bread. I do not eat bread. Simple. He does not eat bread. It does not float on the sea. हम ये नहीं बोलेंगे it does not floats on the sea. You did not walk to the station. You did not walks to the station. गलत sentence हो गया. Very simple. Don't get confused. All you need to remember is when the action is single, then the action verb has s at the end with third person singular subjects. Okay. Third person singular subject मतलब क्या होता है? वो he, मतलब आप किसी और के बारे में बात कर रहे हो ना, तो he, she, it, third person हो गया वो, and it is singular. अभी अगर मैं बोलता हूँ, who's asking me this question? What is your name?
माधुरी.
ओके माधुरी, अगर मैं बोलता हूँ कि अभी ही के जगह आप दे बोलो, अभी ही ईट्स ब्रेड है, राइट? अभी मैं बोलता हूँ दे यूज करके सेंटेंस बोलिए, तो आप कैसे बोलेंगे वो सेंटेंस को?
They eat bread.
वेरी गुड, सिंपल, राइट? अभी आपने दे ईट्स ब्रेड नहीं बोला ना?
No, sir.
एग्जैक्टली, सो दैट इज द होल पॉइंट. व्हेन इट इज सिंगुलर सब्जेक्ट तभी वो ईट्स हो जाता है, जब प्लूरल सब्जेक्ट हो जाता है तभी वो अपने आप ईट हो जाता है. ओके?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Next one is interrogative sentences begin with do, does, or did. So do you eat bread? Does he eat bread? Does she walk to the station? Or did they finish it? Again, the only point to remember here is they begin with do, does, or did. When you're asking a question about what the action was in a particular scenario. अभी हम ये सवाल क्यों पूछ रहे हैं हम? क्योंकि हमको जानना है कि वो खाने का एक्शन हुआ है क्या. We are questioning the action in that particular sentence. Hence, you use the word do. So you're questioning the eating. Do you eat bread? Does he eat bread? Did she walk to the station? Or does she walk to the station? Or did they finish it? So you're questioning the action. That's when you use do, does, or did. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. And last point, do not की जगह don't हो सकता है, does not की जगह doesn't हो सकता है, और did not की जगह didn't हो सकता है. So that's fairly simple. I don't eat bread. She doesn't walk to the station. It doesn't float on the sea. They didn't finish it. Is that simple enough?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, next slide. I want someone to read this for me. Action verb variations to remember. Who's going to volunteer? I need someone to read this. Any volunteer? Come on, someone be brave enough.
May I?
Yes, what's your name?
Mayuri.
Acha, Mayuri. Okay. Yes, Mayuri, please.
Affirmative sentence, negative sentence, and interrogative sentence. I sing a song. I don't sing a song. Do I sing a song? Total read करायचे sir?
Sorry?
पूर्ण read करायचे का?
Oh, yeah, पूर्ण read करा, yes.
You sing a song. You don't sing a song. Do you sing a song? She sings a song. He or she doesn't sing a song. Does he or she sing a song? We sing a song. We don't sing a song. Do we sing a song? They sang a song. They didn't sing a song. Did they sing a song?
Okay. Thank you very much. Was this simple enough for everyone to understand what is being communicated here? Basically, when it is an affirmative sentence, how would the sentence will sound? Where it is the action verb. So for example, if I pick one sentence of the first one, I sing a song. It is affirming. It is telling you what the action was in that particular scenario. Negative sentences, I do not sing a song. I don't sing a song. or I do not like singing that song, any scenario. Then you have interrogative sentence where you ask where there is a question and the do comes first. Do I sing a song? Again, don't get confused with हमको मेरे लिए ये important नहीं है कि आपको ये याद रहे कि affirmative sentence है या negative sentence है या interrogative sentence है. Yes, मैं मानता हूं ये सीखना important है, पर ज्यादा important ये है कि आप sentence construct करना सही से वो समझिए, right? तो ये मुझे जानना इतना इंटरेस्टिंग नहीं लगता है कि आपको अफर्मेटिव पता है, नेगेटिव पता है, इंटरोगेटिव पता है. इंपॉर्टेंट ये है कि आप सेंटेंस कंस्ट्रक्शन पे ध्यान दीजिए. क्या सेंटेंस कंस्ट्रक्शन सबको समझ में आया? Is everyone clear on the sentence construction?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Out of 39 people, I got one person saying yes, sir. It feels so nice. बाकी के किधर है? आप लोग सब किधर हो? अगर आप ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच, थैंक यू. अगर आप ऑनलाइन आके रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं कर रहे, कम से कम चैट में तो टाइप कीजिए यस, थैंक यू, कुछ समझ में आया, नहीं समझ में आया. ऑलराइट, थैंक यू. ओके, नाउ आई थिंक वी विल गो ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. And the next slide is, let's do the quiz. Now, correct the verb errors in the sentences below. Some sentences may be correct as is. Now, like we did in the last activity, आप मुझे 2-3 मिनट लीजिए और चैट में मुझे नंबर्स डालिए सेंटेंसेस के जो इनकरेक्ट है और सही आंसर क्या होगा. So for example, the first one is I runs a marathon. अगर आपको ये सही लगता है तो ठीक है, तो कुछ मत रिप्लाई कीजिए. अगर आपको गलत लग रहा है तो मुझे रिप्लाई कीजिए कि one is incorrect and the right answer is what. ठीक है, समझ में आया? Please do this activity. So one right answer, if it is right, if it is correct, then just forget about it. So for example, two, if it is correct, just forget about it. अगर incorrect है तो सही जवाब दीजिए मुझे. Can everyone quickly participate in this activity? Correct the verbs and send the responses to me on chat. Or if you want, you can come online also and say it. I don't mind. Itna type करने की जरूरत नहीं है. However you guys like it. I'm waiting. Okay, Ashish, she doesn't dance is, I want all the answers, my friend. पूरा जो 1 to 6 है, जैसे आपने last time किया ना, तो 1, what is the answer? If it is right, then right. 2, ऐसा पूरा सब करके दीजिए मुझे.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you. और आंसर डालिए मत हाँ चैट पे, आप टाइप करके रख लीजिए. जब आप रेडी हो तो आप बोलिए मुझे आई एम रेडी, क्योंकि अगर एक बार आंसर डाल दिया फिर सबको पता चल जाएगा ना. तो फिर आंसर डालिए मत, सिर्फ बताइए मुझे आई एम रेडी विद द आंसर्स, एंड देन वी विल वेट फॉर एवरीवन टू फिनिश एंड देन यू कैन पुट द आंसर. Anyone ready with the answers yet? इतना टाइम नहीं लगना चाहिए. Okay. Madhuri has her answers written already. So first one, I run a marathon. Second is right. Okay, you look sleepy. Third, she doesn't dance. She do not dance. She doesn't dance. Okay. Fourth, does you leave today? Do you leave today? Fine. Fifth is we don't stay here. Fine, that's right. Sixth is it come with rice? It comes with rice. Okay, very good, Madhuri. Those are right answers. Thank you very much. So 1, 3, 4, and 6 are incorrect. So who's this person? Sakshi, 4 is incorrect. Does you leave today? It will be do you leave today? Do you agree with me, Sakshi? आपको समझ में आया does का do क्यों होगा?
Yes.
Okay. मैं आपको स्लाइड बता देता हूँ वापस, एक मिनट. Okay. So ये जो लेफ्ट साइड में साक्षी ध्यान दीजिए, इंटरोगेटिव सेंटेंसेस बिगिन विद डू, डज और डिड. सो does he leave today? So do you leave today will not sound is not it doesn't sound right because does is not the ending does ka hai, वो does not rhyme with the entire sentence. Does you leave today? It is do you leave today, because it is an interrogation first of all, and you're asking the question, so it will be do you leave today. अगर हमको यही सेंटेंस ये सेंटेंस में हम डज यूज ही नहीं कर सकते. मैं एक्चुअली ये सोच रहा था कि डज अगर मुझे यूज करना है तो मैं कैसे ये सेंटेंस फ्रेम करूंगा, लेकिन हम डज यूज नहीं कर पाएंगे. सो इट विल बी डू यू लीव टुडे. इज दैट ओके?
Okay, sir.
ओके.
Does he live today?
Yeah, does he leave today is the right answer. That is also possible because he becomes the third person. Okay, so does he leave today? Do will become for you. Do you leave today? Was it who gave that answer? Did Sakshi only say it or someone else say it?
Mayuri.
Mayuri said it. Okay, good. So that is how that is the best way to learn English grammar. You just keep shuffling. You try and use the same thing, but say it in a different way. So does he leave today will sound right. So let's take the other example. Say for example, number 6, it come with rice. If you want to use come and not comes, then how will you form the sentence? Any idea?
I come with rice.
सेंटेंस में मतलब तो होना चाहिए ना. You will not say I come with rice. That meaning only is that sentence is not right. It has to have some meaning.
Dal come with rice.
Dal, no. How about this? How about if I say, does it come with rice? Is that right? It's right, no? Does it come with rice? I'm asking a question, so I don't need to use, I can use come instead of comes. Does it come with rice? Does that sound right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about number 3? She do not dance. So if I want to use do not, then how do I say that sentence? Any way I can say it?
I
do not dance, correct? Any other combination?
they do not dance.
Very good. They do not dance. They could be girls also. So if it is not a single person, then you could say
Does do not dance.
does do not dance. That how is that right? Does do not dance. That is not a right sentence. Unless does is the name of someone, of somebody. Say for example, Achyutan does not dance. That can make sense, but you cannot use does because you're already using do, na? Okay. Okay. So Ashish has written his replies in the chat. I run a marathon. You look sleepy. She doesn't dance. Do you leave today? We don't stay here. It comes with rice. He come with rice. Okay, so when it is he come with rice, if you अगर आप situation में समझने की कोशिश करो या आप sentence कब बोलेंगे तो he come with rice, he comes with rice, he comes with rice होगा, he come with rice नहीं होगा. Like we discussed on that slide, there has to be an S when it is a single person. So the verb is come, so it becomes comes because we're talking of a single person. They come with rice is the right sentence. They, because they are many. So they come. He comes. Does that make sense? ये समझ में आया आपको सबको?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. When
Yes,
it is single, when it is single person, he will always, the verb will always become plural. He comes with rice. They come with rice. All right. ठीक है. So Ashish, keep that in mind as well, please. They come with rice. Don't dance. Okay. Who is this person? Runs a marathon. You look sleepy. She doesn't dance. We don't stay here. Do you leave today? It comes with rice. Yeah, Aditya, thank you. Nice, good answers. Ranjit, they come with rice. Okay, that's also fine. Aditya, don't do dance. Don't do dance. या कौन सी सिचुएशन में ये सेंटेंस बोलेंगे किसी को? हम सिर्फ बोलेंगे, देखो, और एक चीज है, ये जो हमारी आदत है ना 2 बार नेगेटिव यूज करने की, वो सेंटेंस को थोड़ा वियर्ड ये देता है. सो डोंट डू डांस बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है, सिर्फ डोंट डांस बोल देंगे तो बस हो जाएगा. सो यू डोंट हैव टू से डोंट डू डांस, डोंट डांस. सो आई नो यू आर टॉकिंग ऑफ, आप तीसरे सेंटेंस के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. So don't dance is the right sentence. Don't do dance is not the right sentence. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, enough time on verbs. Let's move on. Let's talk of adjectives. Okay, I need someone to read this for me, please. Any volunteer? Who's going to read? Yes, Ashish, please.
I like fairy
नहीं पूरा starting से.
adjectives. Adjectives describe or modify nouns. I like fairy tales. A fairy tales is an imaginary story that has unrealistic characters in a fantastic background. It makes me forget about the real world and refreshes my tired mind. Adjectives generally appear immediately before the noun. A pretty girl, red flowers, a long stick, heavy boxes, warm weather.
Very good. So it is very simple. Adjectives are words that describe or modify nouns. So anything that describes you is a adjective. Any name, place, animal, thing that is described, because that is whatever is the word that's describing it, can be called an adjective. So like in this sentence, a fairy tale is an imaginary story that has unrealistic characters. Now story is a noun and imaginary is describing that word. Characters is also a noun and unrealistic is describing that. Background is also a noun and fantastic is describing that. It makes me forget about the real world and refreshes my tired mind. Real is describing the world and tired is describing my mind. So it's very simple. Adjectives generally appear before the noun. Generally they appear. ऐसा कोई rule नहीं है कि noun के पहले होना चाहिए. But generally noun के पहले आते हैं. A pretty girl, pretty is the adjective. Red flowers, red is the adjective. A long stick, long is the adjective. Heavy boxes, heavy is the adjective. Warm weather, warm is the adjective. Okay, fairly simple. Commonly used adjectives of opposite meaning are formed by adding a prefix such as un, in, or dis. Commonly, adjectives of opposite meaning are formed by adding a prefix such as un, in, or this. अभी ये क्यों important है? क्योंकि कभी-कभी हमको adjectives का उल्टा बोलना पड़ता है. So for example, अगर मैं बोलता हूँ clear, लेकिन अभी मुझे unclear बोलना है, मतलब उसका opposite बोलना है, तो we need to know how to form the opposite of the adjective. So here are some examples. Clear becomes unclear, important becomes unimportant, predictable becomes unpredictable, believable becomes unbelievable, common becomes uncommon, aware becomes unaware, ambiguous becomes unambiguous, conventional becomes unconventional, certain becomes uncertain, definite becomes indefinite, comparable becomes incomparable. Sorry, I missed one. Correct becomes incorrect. Complete becomes incomplete. Evitable becomes inevitable. Expensive becomes inexpensive. Able becomes disable. Assemble becomes disassemble. Sorry. Content becomes discontent. Similar becomes dissimilar. So these opposites are very important because when you're using it in the sentence, you can then immediately change the meaning of the sentence and make it completely opposite. So you can say, I was aware of the robbery. Or you can say, I was unaware of the robbery. Okay. I was content with the outcome. I was discontent with the outcome, or I felt discontent. This is a similar situation. This is a dissimilar situation. This is a definite answer. This is an indefinite answer. This situation was evitable. This situation was inevitable. The answer is complete. The answer is incomplete. Okay. It's very simple. They are just opposites. And I suggest you take a screenshot of these because it is very easy to use these words in sentences and they make the sentence sound very nice. Any doubts on this so far? On adjectives and their opposites? Is adjectives clear to everyone? Sorry?
No doubts.
आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है मुझे लगता है कुछ नेटवर्क इशू है. What's your question?
She said no doubt, sir.
Acha, okay, no doubt. All right, cool.
Sir, we can use enable na, also in the place of disable.
Yes, yes. So the meaning is the same, right?
Yes, sir.
Able, disable, unable. There are many forms. Yes, you can. I mean, for example, assemble ka unassemble bhi hota hai. Some people use that as well. Unassemble. So that is no problem.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. As long, so like I said, the English के जो words है ना, ये हमेशा change होते रहते time से. So what once upon a time हम बोलेंगे नहीं, वो गलत English था. वो अभी for example आपको पता है kid, KID. Kid का मतलब क्या होता है? Any idea what is the meaning of the word kid, KID?
Kids.
Huh?
Sometimes maybe children or sometimes it taken as a joke.
Huh, you're kidding, or sometimes it could be children, but actually it is the offspring of a goat, or I think a sheep. I'm not sure. Let me check. But give me 1 second. Yeah. So young goat, जो goat होता है ना, जो goat का बच्चा होता है, उसको actually kid बुलाते हैं हम लोग. So the word kid was actually formed as to describe the offspring of a goat. पर आज की तारीख में हम बच्चे को kid बोलते हैं, या are you kidding ऐसा यूज करते हैं हम लोग. समझ में आई ये example? तो the reason I gave you this example is because the meaning of the word and the application keeps changing. So that is no problem. But when you're saying it, at least it should sound right. And these are very generalized examples. So आप ये use कीजिए, no problem. But yes, similar का कौन सा example बोला आपने अभी? Able का unable, right?
हाँ, yes, sir.
Yes, so that also is right, no problem. Yes. So we'll do this quiz very quickly. I think we're already on time. So whoever can give me the answers, you can just say it on the call so that we can finish this and then we can start with the new subject tomorrow. So what is the opposite of clear?
Unclear.
Unclear.
Clear.
Very good. Definite?
Indefinite.
Indefinite.
Very good. Correct?
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Okay. Expensive?
Unexpensive.
Unexpensive.
Is it unexpensive or inexpensive?
Unexpensive.
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 You sure?
Yes, sir.
And what about complete? What is the opposite of complete?
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Okay. Because I'm very expensive officially, as in जो ये बोलते तो it's inexpensive. I know that, but sometimes also unexpensive is used nowadays. So I'm just telling you guys. You guys, I think, should continue using inexpensive. लेकिन अगर किसी ने ऐसे बोल दिया कि it's not that expensive, it's unexpensive, then that is also fine. Again, the right answer depends on the time you're using it and where you know what is being said. For the purpose of this course, we will stick to what we are reading. So expensive will be inexpensive, but sometimes using unexpensive also is fine. But yeah. So any questions, any doubts on this adjective so far? Is this clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I hope there is no confusion. Yes, Madhuri, you're right. It is inexpensive, but sometimes people also use inexpensive. But that's okay. You guys stick to inexpensive, no problem. I'll confuse you all. So what we'll do tomorrow is we'll start with the adverbs, and then we'll see how the day goes. If you have any doubts or any questions tomorrow, once you join back in the class, please let me know. And have a good day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay. Goodbye. See you.